And our newest one star and special guest star tonight, guest star, is Lindsay Sewell in the Chicago area. But I want to point out, one star is where you have 100 paid members, and that's where your group can start to grow at the same growth as the company. And that is a special place to be, because as this thing goes vertical, whoo, boy, that's going to be a good time. So I do want to ask Lindsay to unmute and join me in this conversation now that I've done all the talking. But now it's your turn. How
Hi,
are you,
John,
Lindsay?
and I like that. I like being introduced as the guest star.
Yeah, that's cool. I know I misspoke, and it turned out well. Usually it's the other way around. So how long have you been in the industry? And welcome. Congratulations on hitting one star. And I am so glad that you're here tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here, and look at those people I am on the board with. That is very exciting. I'm honored to be here. I actually started in this industry back in 2016, coming out of the corporate world, just because I was desperate to be home with my babies. I had my first daughter in 2013. I missed out on tons of the firsts. And she was with my parents. So it's not like, I mean, they were taking great care of her, but I missed first walk, first steps. I missed first words. I missed so much. And when my second daughter was born in 2016, I said, I'm not letting that happen. And I got to figure this out. And I had no experience in the industry. And I just got in, and I was determined, and I got to work.
Awesome. And how did you find out about it? Did you respond to an ad in the paper? Did a friend call you up? I always love hearing these stories.
No, I didn't even know that I had gotten into network marketing. There was a lady selling leggings down the street from me, and she said, "You can just post these on Facebook." And I'm making enough money to stay home with my 4 boys. And so here I was.
Wow.
I signed up for a business. I had to pay $5,000 to get in. So when John was talking about, big buy-ins, that was substantial. We took a lot of the money I had made in corporate to put into that, and then 400 pieces of clothing showed up on my front porch, and I went, "Oh, I guess I'm a business now."
So just so I can get that straight, you were selling clothing?
Yes, I was.
And you bought 5,000 of inventory.
Yeah, you had to buy in for $5,000, and I was selling leggings and t-shirts and dresses out of my living room, and I basically turned our first floor into a boutique.
Hey, let's go over to Macy's. Sewell.
Yes, exactly.
and get some clothes. Now, here's the most important question: did you sell all that inventory?
I was lucky. I was in that business for about 2 years, and I decided that after that time frame, I couldn't have my house open every weekend to have people shopping. People would call me up and want to drop by last minute, and I'd have a baby that was crying. And so I decided after a couple of years to close that business down, and I did sell off almost all of it. So I was very fortunate that I had such a strong local customer base that I only ended up with about 13 pieces of clothing at the end. But it really made me realize that I needed a business model that created more freedom, where I could still help people, I could still earn and make money, but I didn't have to carry all that inventory myself, because that was a huge investment, and it was time consuming. I was packaging up and shipping things and bagging things up, and people are in my house all day, every day. I didn't have any freedom in my life.
Wow. Well, you already made the case for Nexus then. A little bit different business model, probably a little less stressful, yes?
Well, I didn't have to spend $5,000 to get in, for one. 2, I didn't have to buy any inventory or sell it or ship it or package it. And 3, I was looking at my apps today, and I was saying in the chat earlier, one of our favorite restaurants actually gives us 27% cash back. So I know it's crazy. So I saw that in there, and I was like, "Oh, honey, this is where we're going for dinner every week." So we've earned, again, no results will be your own. I can't say what anybody else is, but just using the apps alone over the last few months, we've done over $400 cash back through just the apps. And that's not even the compensation plan. So, I mean, it's been much more beneficial than the $21 that I've put in each month.
Awesome. Man, I love to hear that. That is so great. Let's talk about your sponsor, because you guys have just been burning this up. So Kim Ward calls you up, and how did that whole thing go? Because obviously Kim's a superstar in this business, and now you're like right there, and you guys are amazing.
Well, Kim and I have known each other for a couple years. We actually met on a reality show, so that's a story for another day, but you all can become my friend and ask me all about that. But Kim and I have been, we've been close for the last few years, and we're that type of person where somebody says, I got something you got to take a look at, and we immediately say, okay, what is it? Right? Like, that's just that level of trust. And so when she showed me this, I was like, okay, where do I sign up? And she sent me the link. I was already signed up. I downloaded all my apps by Saturday morning, and I messaged her later on that day, and I was like, okay, I'm going out shopping now. And then she was like, I know, I already got the $30 from Rakuten because I saw you've been shopping this morning. And wow. I mean, it made absolute sense just to do it, because first of all, I wanted to do this with her. And then I just knew that there were so many people that we could help, because we've both been in the network marketing industry for a long time. And while I love the products, and I've bought many, and I still do buy many of the products, one of the struggles I saw so many people have is that you have to have someone want to buy more things that they're not already buying in order for you to have a successful business. And those people are going to come and go, and you're constantly going to be looking for, someone new to buy the lotions, potions, and pills. But with this opportunity, they're just making money off the things they already want to buy, like the stuff that they already needed. They're going to the grocery store, they're buying gas, they're buying, stuff for their home, they're going out to eat with their families. So I don't have to do any convincing. And people are just so thrilled in this economy right now to be able to put that money back in their pocket. So we really get to serve each other. We get to serve other people working together, which has been just such a lovely partnership.
That's awesome. I can tell you all work well together, and it's definitely great to watch the growth and everything you're doing. Have you ever seen anything like this before? I mean, is it me? Is this the easiest thing out there?
I mean, I love Costco, don't get me wrong, right? And I go shopping at Costco every week, but just like you said, Costco's not paying me to talk about it. So I can go around and talk about Costco all day long, and I can go buy my, my meat at Costco and be happy about it. But this is actually putting money in my pocket. So I haven't seen anything like this at this level. I'm a business owner. I need a Zoom account as well. And you didn't even touch on that. Like, we have this amazing deal on Zoom. I was paying 3 times as much before for my Zoom account. So to be able to also reduce my expenses on things that I already need for my business, that I'm already buying in my life, and then to be able to, get car insurance discounts and home insurance discounts. Like, I've not seen anything like this out there. So I was pretty thrilled, and I've been digging around everything I can find in that premium hub, because there are so many gems back there. I'm like, oh, I can get my trust done. I can get my home insurance.
I love it. That is dynamite. Okay. And then for the big question, which is, what everybody wants to know, where do you think this can go? I mean, what's your goal? What do you want to do here?
Well, I mean, our team has enrolled, I'm a 1-star, right? So that's 100 premium members on my team. That's since June 3rd. And really, I'm telling you, like, again, you can't guarantee anything. Your results are going to be your results and depend on what you do, how much you share this. But I haven't had to chase a single person. All I've had to do is present this opportunity to people, and 90% of the time people are saying, oh, this is a no-brainer. Why would I not sign up? Even if they don't want to build a business, they're just thrilled to be able to get these benefits for themselves. So I really see the potential growth here as, incredible, because if in the traditional network marketing space, you're getting 9 no's for every 1 yes, I've seen the flip in this business where the majority of people are saying, oh yeah, send me more of that because I want to take a look at this. This looks amazing. And I just see put huge potential here because it is so new. I've never been involved in an organization where I've gotten in where it's been so new, but with people who have the decades of experience to know what they're doing. So I'm really excited. That's why Kim and I said we're planting our flag here. Like, we are going all in, and we just decided that this is our home. This is our place.
That is fantastic. I love it. We're all on the same page here. It's just amazing that we can, come together. One of the things I love best about this industry, actually, I think it's probably the best thing about it, is the people that you meet. I mean, we didn't know each other up until, just a month ago. I saw your name and I saw, oh, Lindsay sponsored. Oh, Lindsay sponsored. Oh, Lindsay sponsored another person. And for those of you that didn't hear, on our Saturday training, Lindsay was in the top 10 for personal enrollment. So, great job on that. Newest 1-star. I mean, it's just all coming together. And I think you're definitely positioned perfectly here to, get one of the largest shares of this company out there. So congratulations on that. And thank you so much for taking your time here, and blessing us all and sharing your experience. Anything else you want to share with us before we wrap this up?
Well, I would just say there's no better time than today. So tomorrow is not a better day to join. Today is the day to join and just get in and do this because, I mean, first of all, you got 7 days, so it's risk-free. And secondly, it's $21.95 a month. Like, if you even try a little bit, there's no way that I see that you can't cover that with something that you're already buying. And so for me, it's a no-brainer. And I would say if you're on this call tonight, you were brought here for a reason, and just trust that instinct, trust your gut, and jump in, because we've got a great opportunity here. I wouldn't say that if I didn't wholeheartedly believe it.
Awesome. And, you are very believable, and I think that you couldn't have said it better. So thank you so much for being on here with us.
Thank you for having me. And I'm totally taking that name now. I am officially going by the guest star from here on out, just so you know.
Awesome. I'm happily will take credit for that. And it is all yours, and continued success. All right.